doing? That's a little sketch. Look at that, you can get straight on the freeway from here. Oh, this guy looks like he's on one. So much trash on this random sidewalk. This is kind of wild. Oh wow, there's some hectic alleys. Look at that trash. It's LA in a nutshell. But we're gonna go the reverse way. Morning folks, welcome back to the channel. We have an hour of Surron riding for you today, but today is March 1st. This is the last full month if you want to enter to win this Surron Ultra B I'm giving away on hicksfam.com. That's the first link in the description. Every dollar spent automatically enters you to win this bike. Surron Ultra B that's basically brand new, 45 kilometers on the odometer, so like 20-30 miles, something like that. It's incredible. I decided this is going to be the first giveaway that I do this year, so if you're interested in getting this bike, you know what to do. First link in the description. You can enter up to 500 times, lower 48 states only, and that's it. We're gonna handle everything else. All you have to do is make a purchase. You're automatically entered. Yeah, if you want a shot at winning this incredible e-moto, the best one money can buy, one of the hardest to find, hicksfam.com. Anyways, on with the video. Here we go. Starting things off right here at the famous Fig and Vernon intersection where they got the Ross, and they also got some fresh tagging right here. This was in here. Also, we got an Impala, one of my favorite cars. It looks like he's on 26s. Those 26s, anyone know? Maybe 24s? Those look bigger than 24s though, I can't really tell. We got some big tagging right here. It just says my hood. Yeah, whoever tagged that, I guess it's his hood, or at least he wants it to be. A little bit of West Side 18th Street right there. Various tagging. You see tagging like this, we're gonna see a whole lot of it on our tour today, so yeah, buckle up. Also, does anybody remember these from a kid? You weren't a kid that grew up in LA. I don't know if they have these around everywhere else, but LA staple outside of Food for Less or pretty much any grocery store. You put a couple quarters in. Does this thing work? I wonder if it does. I feel like it doesn't, but it might. Anyways, let's go ahead and get rolling out here. Gotta get out of this parking lot. Ross, for those who don't know, is where you get the best deals on clothes pretty much anywhere in LA. I personally shop at Ross all the time, big fan. So let's get going out here in South Central today. Got a lot of ground to cover and a decent amount of time to do it, so this is where I sometimes start. This is more, not where I always start, but it is where I started today. We got a little bit of fresh tagging right here. SS, I don't even know what that says. What's that sound? Oh, must have been the train or something. It sounded like I got a flat, like it sounded like a blowout, but I really don't know what that was. Anyways, got a little bit of graffiti right here. This is actually an abandoned house, and it's been abandoned since, as far as I can remember. There's actually some really cool graffiti back there. We are not going to hop the fence and leave the Surron out here to go check it out, but maybe I can get a little zoom. Nice tagging back there. Anyways, we're just getting started. We got to get all the way down. Got a lot of ground to cover. Got the flowers on deck. This is always here. I don't know who runs it, but that's been there for as long as I can remember. We got a couple of different options right here. Let's actually go ahead and cross. There's a lot of back streets I want to take today, and we got plenty of time to take them all too. Look at this. Looks like something was on fire just recently. I mean, it's impossible to tell how recently this actually was, because who knows when they're actually going to get to clean this up, but it definitely wasn't today. I feel like you'd smell it a little bit more strongly if it was today. Anyways, let's go ahead and start mobbing. We're going to take this first right up here on the back street. For now, we just got to like get across the way without dying. I mean that literally, without dying. These streets are hectic right now. Okay, I thought this was an alleyway, but it's not, so that means I'm gonna go up here and make a right on Broadway. Broadway's a cool street to take all the way down to. We might end up just staying on here for a hot second. I do want to find some alleys and you know, do the good old hood cruise. Thanks. All right, first alley we find, we're taking it. don't know where they are over here. Anyways, sights and sounds of South Central. Regular stuff. Every time I come out here, someone leaves a comment and says like, hey, you rode right past my house. So if you guys see your house in this video, make sure to comment down below and let me know. Look at this art. What even is this? It says Gomu Gomu, White House, World Government, and then there's a flag. This is just like some deranged, like just very strange art. I don't really know what to comment about that. More fire spot right there. And the person is sleeping in that van. We ain't gonna disturb them. Look at home. We got the they got the fresh PPV matte black, the detective truck with the with the steel bars in front. RV right there. There's a guy in the passenger seat staring at me. That's a little awkward. Anyways, got a little sidetrack right there. Let's go ahead and keep on going. We're gonna go ahead and get through this little neighborhood right here. So as we go this way, we're descending in street. So we started on 51st basically, and we're going down. I thought he had a big burner. That's a Sawzall. I thought he was holding a big ass gun. It's a saw. Still sketch. Oh, they got the community right here. Yeah, this is pretty big. Got a bunch of e-bikes chopped up for sale. None of them looked like they were wanted to be on camera, so we're just gonna go ahead and keep it moving. Let's make this left right here. And yeah, we will not be bothering that street any further. And we got the Kia. I don't know if you guys know about that, the Kia epidemic. I don't know if it's really that much of a thing out here in LA. I haven't personally heard about it that much, but people apparently are stealing Kias like across the nation. What is this? I don't really know what we're looking at there, but it looks kind of cool. Lots of different things to see right here. We're back on Figueroa Street. Also, look at this. I get the liminal space vibe from this. Anyone know what a liminal space is? It's like one of those eerie, empty places that looks familiar, but it's just not quite. You can't put your finger on it for some reason. Something about the fact that it's just a repeating pattern all the way down into a dead end. It just creeps me out. I can't really explain why, but something very strange about these little areas. Anyways, let's go ahead and mob it up out of here. Just getting our roll started. I'm gonna go ahead and turn down Fig. I don't really like going down Fig. That's why I tend to come back up it on the way back, because it's just really not that much to see when you're just starting off. It's all like neighborhoods and, you know, it's just not the most exciting road to get things going on. Got the pigeons. Hey, look at that. There's pigeons and a cat right there, and the cat is totally unfazed with the birds. They're living in symbiosis. Don't cats like eat birds? Interesting. Doesn't seem to care one bit. Anyways, let's go ahead and start moving through the neighborhood. So one thing you'll notice is that as we continue to go back and forth over the 110 freeway, there's like little mini homeless camps all the way through it on each of these overpasses. And it's been like that for decades. I mean, just as long as I can remember. Make sure to edit that out. That's a must to edit out. Yeah. Oh, look at that. A door. Wait, we got to check that out. That's kind of sick. Even though it's a little sketch. Look at that. You can get straight on the freeway from here. If you want, you can get right on the 110 freeway. Right here in the heart of a place you really don't want to be. Okay, let's go ahead and go down this way a little bit further. Got a little bit more tagging right here. This looks like a little bit more gang related tagging as opposed to the stuff we just saw, which is kind of like gibberish or just, you know, strange art. We're gonna see a nice mix of both. Anywho, now we're out here. We're gonna start seeing the sights and sounds of South Central. More random tagging. These are the houses that I like grew up seeing. Stuff like this, these and that. Gotta look all four ways when you're crossing the streets out here. People just do not, there's no stop sign out here for most people. the bars on the windows is that's what characterizes where I grew up in Northside Long Beach. You saw that on every house. Look at these Christmas. That's cool. Dude, that dog scared the brakes off of me. Almost got me killed. We got a couple alleys here. This is kind of where you see a lot of stray dogs and stuff though, so we're gonna be on our toes. I'll be careful of these entryways. Cars come out of them quick too. Oh, he's got a little home base right here. Okay, well, there's that. Yeah, the drivers here are so nuts. One thing you got to consider though is that like it's truly a free-for-all in the sense that if you get hit by a car here, they are not stopping. Like that is pretty much a confirmed fact. Like they're not going to stop. So it's truly safer to ride away from cars as much as you can out here. And it's like both parties understand if someone gets hit, you just keep going. Like hopefully no one is dead. But that's I don't know. I don't know how to explain it other than you know, you gotta live here to understand it. All right, anyways, let's go ahead and start going down Fig. On the side of it, we're behind a garbage truck. Does not smell very pleasant, so we're gonna try and get around it. Oh, we fit? Yep, barely. I was actually thinking of taking my Ultra B out today, but this bike, it just is better for pretty much any scenario that I would find myself in out here today. So that's what we're doing. Trying to keep it moving in this traffic is it is truly a challenge. You got to be on your toes very heavily. You got to be paying attention non-stop, and it's pretty much easier to just get around, not in the streets, man. It really is. It's hard to make moves in the streets out here. We're gonna just chill. The best thing to do is, you know, cruise, and when you see people on the sidewalk, just slow down. For me, that's how I roll. Okay, so this is Fig. We got a couple of different options here. We can go into these neighborhoods. We can go into, well, these neighborhoods on the other side of the freeway. It continues. I don't really want to be on Fig right now, so we're just gonna keep going this way and, you know, figure it out as we go. What's that, old Tacoma? I think sick. Old school Toyota logo. Random tagging on random surfaces out here. That's somebody's home. Looks like they got up on their tarp. One thing you always see out here is the donuts in the ground. I don't know if you guys can see it with the lighting right now, but this is clearly may not be a full-blown takeover spot, but someone's here doing donuts. Anytime you see that, yeah, someone is swinging their car. All right, we're coming up on Slauson. This is a taking a nap. This is a speedway right here. People come down this street going 100 plus on the regular. I can't believe they don't have speed bumps installed here to slow people down, but you know, we got the free mattress on deck for anyone who's interested. So right here is an interesting little spot. You can actually hit there's a cut right here. I don't want to get up on the property, but if you can get behind this fence, you can go that way, and it's like a shortcut, but you have to kind of like hop a fence to get back there. So we're not going to be doing that. Out here on Fig, we're bumping. He got the old school cop car Mustang. Look at this. How you doing? Alright, you can go like 50. Yeah. You got some nice cars, man. Y'all got the...
I fix cars.
Okay. You have a good one. Alrighty. Nice fellows out here in South Central. Gotta love it. I think his car said Dr. Weed. Is that what it said? I couldn't actually see. All right, we are now crossing Slauson, which means we're making big moves. We're covering ground. This is usually where I start when I don't start at the other spot. I start up there on Slauson. Watch out for those driveways right there. Oh, cute doggy. All right, well, off we go down Fig. Anyone who's seen any of my other videos where I go down Fig, you know what happens when we go down Fig. A little too far, so I'm gonna be playing it by ear for now. Just cruising along. There goes the cops, totally unconcerned with me on a Surron, of course. Got bigger fish to fry out here. All right, let's get across the street, keep going. Southbound on Fig. Oh, we got a little jump. Kind of came up a little too quick to really pop it, but okay, Fig is interesting right now. It's a little bit more interesting than usual, at least. I think this is no, I thought this was a park. It's just a school. All right. Trying to cover some ground right here, folks. That's why I'm just straight pulling on the sidewalks. We're gonna go ahead and hit this left, hit some more back streets as we continue to get lost. Can someone explain why there's so much trash on this random sidewalk? This is kind of wild. We've got a tire, a bunch of flies, and a bunch of Modelo that has been consumed. Dang. There's an alley right here. There's a pretty dog. Watch my back, make sure I'm not getting tailed already. We see this My Hood tag again. Whoever, it's their hood. At least this part is. Oh, this is this alley that cuts to the left. We're gonna be careful looking for dogs here. Looks like a fire crawled all the way up this wall right here. We're in a weird, sketchy little alley right here. I'm just ready to pin it if we got to. Is that someone's phone number? It says 666-1011-888898. More just psychotic ramblings. A little bit more gang tagging. Things you see in South Central. Random tagging. Oh look, you can get back there if you wanted to, if you so dared. All right, well, that puts us back on Gage. If you know Gage, you know we're starting to really get down into the depths of South Central. It's Gage is where things start turning a little more frisky. Once past Slauson, you're kind of, you know, you're in it. But once you hit Gage, yeah, you're really in it. That's the best way to put it. There's the alley we just shot out of. It's got a Bengal cat. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and keep going. We're gonna cross this street right here. If we can do so safely without getting run over 3 different times. Whoa, they almost crashed. He almost ran right into that old school Prelude. That would have not been cheap for anybody. Okay, let's keep on cooking. Oh, we got this street. Let's go ahead and hit this alley right here. This is like a it's like an alley slash street. It's pretty interesting. So you keep going down this, you end up getting close to the Crenshaw the Slauson swap meet. Maybe we'll go check that out later. That's kind of double back in the way we just came, but yeah, this road is cool because it's an alley slash street. A street and an alley in one. Something you really don't see anywhere else in LA. And you see a couple things going on. Homeboy's working on his truck. A couple nice trucks and a bunch of trash. One thing unanimously you see out here is trash, man. That's one thing I do remember about growing up. There's trash everywhere. Sometimes you don't know if it's trash or someone's belongings, but just kind of how it rolls out here. All right, well, we found ourselves on a back street somehow. So yeah, that's where we're at. Let's go ahead and pop off. Okay, where to from here? Check out this strip mall right here. This is an old school strip mall. This is a liquor store. Small little market right there. That's cool. Oh, we got the Fat Tire. Are those e-bikes? I can't really even tell. They look cool though. All right, well, we saw that. Let's go ahead and let's keep going. More donuts in the middle of the street. You know what that means, folks. I don't need to explain again. Okay, we're on 66th Street. We're gonna make a left. Go this way. We don't want to get too far from the main roads because that's how you end up getting lost. We're gonna hit this left, and now we're on 68th. Left turn, get us back on Fig. Take Fig for a little bit further down. Got a red car right in front of the house right there. That's unlucky. There's a lot of traffic up here on the left. I don't know what for. But we are on Fig, so.
Circle right here.
Huh. I don't know what that was about. Got the Hellcat. This is where they got tools. Tools on deck all day right here. Tools, tools, and more tools. That's cool. All right, well, keep going down Fig for a bit. Got a cute doggy. Uh-oh. Holy shit, got somebody towed. Well, that ain't good for them. Okay, well, we ended up going a loop right there because we saw that. A little bit of deja vu. Yeah. All right, further down Fig we go. Go ahead and took it down the street for a hot second. Now, folks, we are seeing like Fig things that I'm just cutting out straight up because I just can't show them. Just straight up can't show them. The outfits that I'm seeing today are just way beyond what is possible to show on YouTube. Way, way, way past it. Not happening. You got the McDonald's line. Doesn't matter where you go in LA. You go see a McDonald's, you will find a line for it. That's a damn shame. You'd have to pay me to go eat at McDonald's. Screw that. Okay, Fig and Florence. Now we're really getting down and dirty. Let's go ahead and keep going. Just a little bit further. Let's go ahead and duck down this alley. This one don't look oh, it's a cat. Okay, thank God. I was like, what is that animal just hopping out? Oh wow, there's some hectic alleys. Look at that trash. That is a lot of trash, and I just rode through a huge amount of flies. At least we found some alleys finally. Go ahead and start cooking down them. There's cats everywhere. I'd rather see cats than dogs, so I'll take it. Wait, there's this crazy alley right here on the left. As far as I know, I haven't been down any of these alleys, so this one looks maybe worth. Let me eye it up first from down here. I think we can make it down here in one go. I see animals down there. I think they're dogs. All right, full speed. Trying to watch. Uh-oh. That's a dog. I may have a flat tire. We're gonna get to the end of this alley and find out. Pretty sure I do. Yep, I do. Okay, now mission is make it back to the car. ASAP. Doesn't matter how we do it. Even if we destroy the tire, we gotta make it back in one piece. No ifs, ands, or buts. We're gonna mob it back on a flat tire, and you guys are gonna watch the entire thing. We're gonna be chilling. We can do it safely, but I'm just gonna show you guys once before we just hit the road. It is flat. It is definitely flat. So we just gotta make it back now. We're not getting stuck, stranded in the ghetto on a flat. I'm trying to show some things on the way back, like that pink house, and you know. Dang, that's no bueno, man. I was really hoping today would not be the day where I got a flat out on the road. This is, you know, definitely one of the places where you don't want to have that happen. I would say that it happened in the best possible location. We're not too far from the car still. We're probably about like, I don't know, 4 miles, 3 miles. I don't know how long we're actually going to be able to roll on this tire with it flat. So let's go ahead and see what we can pull out of it. I mean, honestly, nothing can get me to stop at this point. So, yeah, I'm not getting stuck out here. So I'm rolling on it one way or another. I was just hoping to keep shredding, but I should have known better about that alley. I was looking at it too, like this one doesn't look like the smartest one maybe to go down, but you know, let's go ahead and send it. Let's risk it. That was not worth the risk. I gotta go ahead and say that it was not worth the risk. Well, we're just getting back at this point. This is one of the nice things about a Surron though. If I was on, oh, bro was dipping and dodging, sketchy. If I was on any other bike, I'd be stuck right now. I'd be stranded. I'd be on the mercy of like an Uber or something to get me home. But at least we can make it back. I would like to see what I ran over. It had to have been a huge nail. Honestly, my only concern is starting to get closer to the car right now. One of the things about this bike is like, worst comes to worst, I could park it somewhere and huff it with the battery, but that is not something I have planned to do. I'm trying to just make it back. I don't care what it takes right now. This is also me learning that I can get back on a completely flat tire if I needed to. I'm probably destroying my tire and maybe affecting the rim. Hard to tell, but hey, we don't really have any other option right now, folks. And by that I mean none, zero, except for just go. This is actually kind of eye-opening, the fact that you can get back no matter what, even if you have a flat. It's a little bit less, it's less of a good thing, the fact that it's in the rear, but you know, we're still, it doesn't really matter if it was in the front or rear right now. I would be charging on it the exact same way. Look at that front yard. Anyways, we're actually going decently fast too. I'm surprised. We still got so far to go though. We're barely on gauge, for those who remember. We got 2 major streets to get back to. We got to get back to Vernon, make a right, and then go down that street. It doesn't seem like it matters though. Dang, bro. Well, got a little weekend project for myself. I don't know if this is a sign that I probably should have taken the Ultra B out, or if I should have not ridden down that alley, or maybe both. No, maybe both. Maybe both. So much for 1 hour today too. I was hoping to start here, do a decent amount of shredding, and then go to downtown. We got a closed sidewalk and we got to go into traffic on a flat tire. That sucks. Closed sidewalk all the way up here. My back end is like slipping and sliding all over the place. It's a little sketch, but it doesn't matter. We got no choice. Up on 60th, we have about 10 blocks further to go northbound before we can get out of here. Tires for sure going to be toast, I think, after this, so we'll see how that goes. Honestly, it's hard to even tell that I got a flat. Bike's rolling pretty good. I'm assuming it's a gigantic nail because I can feel something bouncing on my rear end. At this point, I'm just going to leave it in because I don't want to risk taking it out and it gets even more destroyed, or what could happen. Thanks. So we're just going to keep on going for now. Hopefully we still make it back in one piece. Good thing this didn't happen at midnight. Not that I'd be hitting those alleys at midnight anyway, but I might. What the? Okay. Well, oh, jeez. Pain, folks. Straight pain. I'm assuming my tire will be salvageable. I guess it depends on how big the thing that I ran over is. But if I had to guess, it is a big something that I've run over. Whatever it is, it's got to be big because I run over so much stuff, and these tires just take them like champs. And for something to give me a flat that happened that dramatically, it's got to be a big ass screw or something like that. I wonder if anyone has a tubeless setup on a Surron. That might be kind of cool. Something to think about in the future, but maybe more trouble than it's worth. I mean, for me to be on stock tires and to be running this Surron bone stock for as long as I have, I gotta say, I'm, you know, it's okay. I can't say that I predicted that flat or that I was expecting it really, but you know, I feel like the majority of tires would have got a flat going down that alley. It's hard to tell through the GoPro, but me looking at it, I was like, there's a lot of like wood and just random debris here that I'm just gonna charge through. Not the brightest idea, but like literally I never have good ideas when I'm on camera. Look at that Jeep, that thing is sick. They're all just kicking it right there. That's ain't that something. All right, we're on 54th, we're almost there. I'm just mopping on a bicycle. That's gonna be me later, back on the bike, because Surron's gonna be out of commission. I'm lucky, dude. There's so much we were just getting ready to get started to do, but we will be back. It's been a minute since I've done like a hood ride anyway, so I've just been anxious to get out here and do one. And well, we did it. We still got out here and did it. It did not end the way that I was hoping it would, but you know, beggars can't be choosers, right? At least nothing bad happened. At least I didn't crash. That could have been would have been worse, safe to say. All right, well, we continue on. Now I'm really starting to feel the flat. I'm trying to baby my wheel a little bit just so I don't completely destroy it, but you know, what more can I do? If we had to walk this, just for reference how far we were, that's about a 4-mile walk. So I mean, I don't know, even if you're power walking, and well, if you're walking at an average 20-minute pace, that's an hour and 20 minutes it would have taken us to walk this thing back if we were moving. Walking 20 minutes per mile while pushing a Surron is humping it. And yeah, it would have taken us forever. So I'm happy we're able to at least get back. I don't care what happens, man. We just got to get back. Ay, ay, ay. It pains me riding through this route too, because this is all stuff that I would have been riding full speed through on the way back, but what can you do? It's all part of the job, folks. It's all part of the job. Little yappers. Okay, we're almost back up to Vernon, thankfully. Once we get to Vernon, we're pretty much back to civilization, or I mean, I don't even know where we need to be, and then we can load car up and give it another shot. Oh, this Datsun's still here. This thing's so sick. It's a little dirty now, but that thing's been there for a minute. Not the cruise I was expecting, folks, nor the speed I was hoping to be at. This is like a BMX speed, minus the tricks. Palm trees. Still trying to appreciate things as I limp myself back. It's all about perspective. I'm just happy that we're making it back. Thing one, thing two. Outside in the full onesie. I ain't even mad at it. You know what? Comfort is key. All right, well, making really good time actually. We're back up at Vernon. So, all in all, we got back from where the moment the flat started to here in like 10 minutes. Something like that, maybe 10 minutes, compared to an hour and 20 power walking, maybe even longer, depending on who knows what could have happened if I had to walk back with the Surron. That would have been a nightmare. But go ahead and get around, skater boy. Okay, well, we learned something today, folks. You get a flat tire, a full flat, not even pinch flat. That's just a full blowout. You go completely blown out flat on the stock tires of a Surron, you still can make it to wherever you got to go. My tires definitely toast. Maybe. The inner tube's for sure toast. Tires definitely toast. I feel like, oh, I feel like the tire definitely saved the rim. Let's see if we can see what it was. Dude, I can't even see anything. Oh, there you have it, folks. There's your culprit. That'll do it. That'll take out just about any tire that goes through, even a car. Okay, well, I think that means our tire will be salvageable, which is nice. These tires are pretty durable for how, you know, crappy they are. The stock CST tires you get with the Surron, but, you know, looks like we'll still be able to continue using it. We just got to change the flat out and be ready to rock. I don't know if you guys can see, there's a ghetto bird very low over there. That's probably a car chase or something. That's a low helicopter, like super low. Let's take a look at the phone. Oh yeah, he's chasing someone on the freeway, it looks like, low key. Oh, okay. Well, we made it back where we started. I am a high vis fan, and these are very high vis. Big roll of stuff. We're getting things started in my favorite of all time place to ride, Westlake. Jeez. And I wonder why I get flats, right? That was kind of abrasive. This bike is like impervious to pinch flats though. Like, the only time I've gotten flats is going through really gnarly alleys where I've ridden over a gigantic nail or screw or something like that. Other than that, like, I probably just jinxed myself. Why did I even say that? I'm probably gonna get a pinch flat today, knowing my luck. Oh, that's a cute dog. Out here in the great city of Westlake, let's go ahead and do the typical route first before we venture off. Appreciate all the love on the videos recently. We are having a lot of fun on the Surron, and you guys seem to be enjoying the videos on the Surron, so we're gonna keep riding it. A big part of it though is that I've just been having so much fun when I ride this bike. Pretty much the only time I get out and ride is on my SE, my big BMX bike, a 29er, that I haven't even done a video on yet, and this. And when I get on this, pretty much for when I'm filming. I may do a BMX video this month just for old time's sake, but I gotta be honest, like, I feel like when I get out, if I'm gonna be filming, I just want to be on this bike. It's just, the content is just flowing to me so naturally lately. Here we are on 3rd Street Builds. I try to come down here every time I come over this neck of the woods. This guy's cars lineup is just insane. There's a sticker right there, 3rd Street Builds. He has an Instagram, and he owns all these cars. I mean, if you know anything about cars, you probably know more than me, but I know that he has a ridiculous lineup. Anyways, we always go straight right here. We're gonna cut a right and hit the first alley on the left. It's actually kind of dark. I gotta take my shades off, I think. Thursday afternoon in the city. It's cold, so we had extreme winds. I thought they're... Oh, they're turning up, bro. They're having a good old time in there. I was like, what am I hearing? I thought I heard someone screaming in like a bad way, but it sounds like they were just having a party back there. Anyways, let's get started with one of my favorite alleys to descend down. Usually something to see back here. This is usually covered in trash. Looks like at the moment it's not. Let's go ahead and zip down. Great, beautiful sunset in the city today. Always love seeing that. Oh, we got the end of fall leaves coming out. Very nice. You guys know the drill. We're gonna go through MacArthur Park to get things started. My leg's feeling extra rattly right now. It's extra bouncy. Bouncy. We have the famed alley that shall never be traversed. I used to take this alley all the time, but now I wouldn't even dare try and scoot down it. It's just insane. Actually, probably can't. This is probably the first time ever that it looks traversable, but the thing is, no thank you. It's not even worth going down right now because I would probably have to censor the entire thing. I am not trying to risk my perfect standing with YouTube lately. I've been a good boy, all right? I've been I've been doing a good job of censoring bad words and all this, and and being careful about what I show. In that alley, I could just go ahead and tell you right now, I would probably have to blur the entire thing, because there's one thing that people go to that alley to do, and it's something that you just can't show on YouTube. I don't know, that's the best way I can put it. And hopefully you guys are catching my drift. That's about as much as I'll say on that topic. This is the other side of it though. If we come up on the right, yeah, this is the other direction. Oh, sorry. And it's just some trash, people chilling, but also some stuff that you can't really show. Anywho, enough chit chatting about that. Let's go ahead and do our tear. We're going to do the reverse route this time. We rarely go this way, but we're gonna go the reverse way. I think we're good to cross. Oh man. Trying to avoid any standing body of water. It's a strong smell of alcohol, like beer. I don't like that. All right, let's go. Doing the reverse route. Usually we do this on the other side, but we're switching it up today. Then we're gonna do our hill climb right here. Oh, a little bunny hop. I think someone was whistling at me. Am I getting whistled at? I thought it was coming from this tunnel. This tunnel, oh man, if you could smell what I smell right here, it's just, wow. Okay, flat check. I feel low PSI in the rear. And we're good. Y'all hear that whistling, right? Yo, I think it's this guy right here. What's up, man?
Eso chingón. Perra,
Órale, güey. Hey. Almost slipped out a little bit right there. It is very muddy because it has been so cold lately. Condensation is building up, and we are getting muddy conditions in MacArthur Park, which is the most off-road that I tend to do. I don't know why I just crossed right here. We got to cross back to do our speed route. Homie on the BMX. Tattoos on a BMX kind of looks like me. You know what? That's me on pretty much any other day. I haven't touched my BMX in so long, y'all. It's criminal. Almost feel ashamed. I should bust it out. I never really go this route. The main thing you gotta look out for right here, oh, besides hitting your head right there, is birds. You don't want to run over any stray birds, because this is where they tend to roam around. We're gonna do a high octane hot lap around MacArthur Park. Oh, a little bit of airtime right there. My feet. sorry birdie. Feet almost slipped off the pedal right there. Oh, that's a beautiful dog. Look at the birds drinking water from the standing water. Hello. Man, should have given me a devilish stare. Ooh. There's MacArthur Park. Let's go ahead and keep tearing through. Gotta watch out for the birdies. Alright, so we're gonna kick it down the stairs, hit the lap around, and then hit some alleys, all before the sun is fully set. Look at that view. That's nice. MacArthur Park is really so beautiful, man. It's a shame that it's just so turned up. And it's been like this for, I mean, as long as I can remember. Even that, the earliest I ever came to downtown LA was, I want to say, like 2003. Ugh. There's too many birds to really smash through here. I don't want to accidentally hit something. 2003, right? That was my first time I ever came to downtown LA. Back then, downtown, anyone, feel free to chime in the comments and tune in with your own experience. If you know what I'm talking about, if you agree or disagree. Downtown used to be nothing like how it is today. It used to be, I almost slipped out right there. My tires are very wet. I just rode through a bunch of mud. Let's go ahead and get in the street. So yeah, downtown LA used to be a place that no one wanted to go, really. It was great. Back then when we were kids riding BMX bikes, they would throw huge jams, big BMX ride outs. Hundreds of people would come out. And this whole city was kind of like a ghost town. Like the police hardly cared. They kind of started to care towards the end. You know, some kids would come in and get reckless and you know, like steal stuff from stores. That was never good, but oh, this guy looks like he's on one. Oh yeah, it's turned up. Let's go ahead and get out of oncoming traffic. So, you know, it was kind of like a BMX haven. Like you could get out there and do whatever the heck you wanted to, right? And then at some point it just started to change. Like it started to become like a place where people wanted to live. Loft in downtown LA used to cost probably like, I don't know, like $1,000 a month to rent. Now you're expecting to pay, I don't know, I want to say at least like $3,000 for the same loft. You know, half of that is inflation and everything getting more expensive, but like I guess the point I'm trying to make is downtown LA used to be a place where you did not want to live, like by any means. And it started to transform in like 2008, 2009. I feel like that's the first time it started to really pop off. I have a buddy that had been living there at that time, and he was paying, I want to say like $2,500 a month for his really nice loft. This was back in like 2013-ish. Back then, that was an absurd amount of money to be spending on a loft. And I want to say nowadays that same place is probably like $6,000, something like that. So, you know, that was back when things were first starting to pop off. But that entire time, the reason I say all that, MacArthur Park has always been a place you don't want to be. I remember reading this article about like this guy talking about MacArthur Park from the 1970s, and he described it almost exactly to the T of how it is now. Just like dilapidation, crime, you know, selling fake IDs. That's something that's been going on ever since I could first remember riding through there the first time. They've been slinging fake IDs out of MacArthur Park. So, I mean, it's kind of been the same place ever since I can remember being out here at all. It's never changed one bit. Pretty much everywhere else you can go through in this kind of downtownish area, it's changed pretty dramatically, I gotta say. Not even like slightly. It's completely developed in every sense of the word, but MacArthur Park has always just been like a straight up free-for-all. They recently tried to do a humongous cleanup on it where they drained the lake, they cleaned it out, and still within like, I want to say like 6 to 9 months, it was right back to being insanely turned up and just you know, a gangster's paradise, so to speak. It's just I don't know, man, that's just how it is out there, man. And with all that said, it's just one of my favorite places to ride, because it's just, you know, you do what you want, you just get in there, shred, get out, just don't, you know, hit anything or cause any you know, problems, I guess, so to speak. Whoa, gotta hit the alley. You guys know the alley. Oh, it's much gnarlier than it was last time. Oh, I think we can make it through here though. Oh, okay. Yeah. Not much to say about that alley. It just gets a little crazier each time I come down it. It sucks to see that people are living there. I mean, if you've been watching my channel, you know I've been coming down this same alley for about 5 years now, and I've only recently, as of the last time I came out here, which was like 3 weeks ago, but I started to see people living in that alley, which just sucks. Life in LA, get in where you fit in, you know? I don't know, that's just what it is. Anyway, so we go down that alley, we come down here, and then we go down this one. And then we just fly. Looks like we got a car interrupting our run just a tad bit. Oh man, there's not many places in the city where you can just stretch your legs like that on one of these bikes, but the alleys for me is where I get my fix of speed. Feeling good on the Surron today. This tag-in I saw last time, and it looks like they added a little bit to it. I don't really know what it says. Looks like someone got over it. I don't remember the red being here last time, but maybe I'm wrong. Anyways, this is where the taco stand is. And also, there's a little bit more gang activity from here, going down to Pico, going down Union right here. You see a lot of things. We came down this alley last time, and it's looking just as rough as it did back then. I think that was, I don't even want to I'm gonna say what I saw right there. They had a camp right here last time, if I'm not mistaken. It looks like it got taken out. Now it's just a big pile of trash. In this part of town, it's hard to say why camps shuffle around. It could be like, you know, politics from the people who live here, or beautiful, right? This is LA in a nutshell right here. When I think of downtown, this is what I think of. Alleys like this. I would love to do a bike sightseeing thing where I get like 10 Surrons and have everyone come along, and we just go on a tour. And I'm like, look, these are the parts of LA that you will never see any other way. Because if I were to guess, right, I don't think any, like, say, I don't know, comment down below wherever you're watching from if you're not even in California, let alone out of the country, or, you know, even just out of the state, let's say. I don't see someone coming and seeing some of the stuff that I do, or like the places that I go, right? So I think it'd be interesting to take people around. Now, I would never do that for liability reasons. I don't want to be responsible for anyone who crashes on a Surron or something happens and we all get, you know, who knows. When you're in a group, it's a little bit sketchy, so I wouldn't actually do that. It would just be cool to do. Sorry if I got anyone excited with that idea. Anywho, we got downtown in front of us. We're gonna go ahead and bang it right here. There's one underpass I want to check out. I keep seeing it on the freeway when I'm driving. Dude, I'm digging in my rear. It's kind of like slipping out. I feel like I'm losing traction. Let's see what's going on back here. I think it's just, my tire still got air. I think I just need to true my wheel. It's like flexing. Anyway. Yeah, there's an alley down here I want to check out. This is one that last time I came through, the other side of this was closed. I don't know if anyone will recognize this, but yeah, there's a fire right here. And then this gate has been closed for the longest, but now it's open. I don't know. It used to be a one-way in, one-way out, but it's like times are changing out here in Westlake, California. Beautiful views of the skyline. Back there in downtown, we're gonna hit this right on Valencia Street. We should be coming up on the underpass area that I'm thinking of. I think we make a left right here, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe we gotta go down a little further, actually. Funky little part of town right here. If you keep going straight down here, oh, look at that car's neon lights, that's sick. Keep going down straight this road, you end up in a K-town. Not really where we want to go to. People just kind of chilling. It's a Thursday and it is nice. I am happy that the weather is starting to improve. The sunset is happening a little later. It was very windy today. I think soon we'll be out in the streets all day again, having fun on two wheels. I think I'm going the right way. I'm actually not entirely sure. It may be, I may not be going the right way. We're about to find out. We'll make this left right here on James Wood. Just gonna curb it for a second. I don't really prefer riding around at this time once it's like sunset-ish, 5 p.m. to be specific, because you don't, like, this is when people are really trying to get somewhere, right? They got off of work, they're trying to smash to make it home or to go somewhere. I don't know where, but everybody's always in a rush at this particular time, especially out here in the city. That's why you catch me riding a little bit more cautiously than usual. But I think we are coming up on the spot that I'm thinking of, maybe. It's this underpass that I can't believe the state of. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's like that one I showed you guys in the last video. But yep, okay, I think this is it. It's actually not, but this one's just as crazy. No, this is not the one that I was thinking of. But this one, look at what's going on the right side up here, folks, as I come up on the street. I can't even see what I'm looking at because I got my shades on, but I got the fire going, that's right. Yeah, so there's that. That's not the one I was talking about, but that one's kind of crazy too. Let's see, where would we go to find the one that I'm thinking of? I want to say it might be this way. Take these shades off, it is dark. I can barely see where I'm going. I need some shades with zero tint, just so I don't get watery eyes while I'm cooking. About to cook on the sidewalk right there. Good thing I didn't. It would have been destruction derby through a tent. No bueno. Oh man, I for sure need some clear shades. I can't even see eyes are instantly so watery. We're gonna double back here and make a right on this little side street where they recently cleaned all this out. This used to be a humongous, I wouldn't even say it was in a canyon. It was just a pile of trash, really. There may have been someone living there, but as far as I could tell, when I was riding past, it was just a big trash pile, which is surprisingly common sight to see out here nowadays. It's just big piles of trash. I think it starts when you have a camp, and then it gets they kick everyone out of the camp area, but then they just leave behind a bunch of trash. And then it takes the city a while to come and actually clean it up. That's the case that was going on over there. But then, yeah, it looks like they finally got around to cleaning it out. So, I ain't gonna lie, I got no agenda now. I don't know where, look at this. Look at this tagging. There's a bunch of new tagging on this building. They just kind of decided, you know what? We're gonna get up all over this building and no one's gonna tell us anything. This is fresh. This is actually, I mean, I can't even decipher what this is. Definitely doesn't look friendly. We're gonna check out that alley right now. There we have a mattress right here. And this building, which is just tagged up head to toe. I actually believe last time I drove down here, this entire building was tagged up, like all over here too. And it was just scribbled graffiti, like it looked like most likely just gang taggings, but they painted over this side apparently. Let's see, is it still on this side? Yeah, they did. They painted over a lot of it, because I remember this side, as you can see, there's a little bit of like blue right there. Looks like they did take care of most of it. They probably repainted the entire thing, because I don't know why they would just stop here, or maybe it's a different owner. Who knows? Anyways, check this alley out and try not to get bed bugs from that mattress. Taggins left and right. We got a Home Depot cart right there. Someone can get some use out of that. Someone can definitely get some use out of that thing. Cool. Go ahead and cook through this next alley. We are just, you know, that's why they call it free riding, folks. We got no agenda. We were just in downtown for a hot second. I think we're gonna go back into downtown and just see what the vibe is out there for a minute. Maybe go to the edge, you know, like the Fashion District area, explore for a second. I'd like riding around this time. It's relaxing. The cars are not that relaxing, but you know, it's chill, it's fun. It's different, it's a change of pace for me, because I never ride around when the sun goes down for a multitude of reasons. Number one, drivers are just crazy. Number two, I don't really like night footage. I kind of like daytime footage more. It's just better, right? So, I like filming during the day. I'm riding over a ton of glass and just crap. Go ahead and pop off. This is where we just passed. That's that underpass. And we got the fire cracking. That's what's up. This side, it looks like there's just trash. A lot of trash. I mean, hey, go figure. Not out of the ordinary one bit out here in downtown LA. Alley I never really traversed. This is kind of like a back route going straight to Staples Center. Dude, I feel my wheel wobbling all over the place. I don't know what the culprit is. Definitely tight. Imagine it just wasn't tight this whole time. That'd be kind of crazy. Well, they got birria. That smells good. Let's go ahead and cross over through LA Live. Smash through real quick, why not? Win in Rome, aka downtown. Similar in that they'll both fall eventually. Then you have the old school Specialized, is that a stump jumper? I closed my rings on an e-bike. How funny is that? You can't make it up, folks. Talk about a workout, huh? Out here on the Surron. Alrighty, let's see what's going on. If I'm not mistaken, there's a Lakers game tonight, maybe? Oh, it's actually kind of hard to get through right here. I mean, there's more people than I thought there would be. Take it there is a Lakers game. I see a lot of Lakers jerseys. Oh no, we're not. Look at that sea of people. Nope, we are not going in there. A wave of people. It's got to be a Lakers game tonight. There's like a full-blown event going on here, actually. I know. Cali Bash. That looks like a concert is about to happen. That's cool. I'm not much of a festival guy. The last time I went to a music festival, I forgot what it was called. But it was my friend Rez who was headlining it. She's a DJ. Absolutely killer. If you've never heard of her, look her up. R-E-Z-Z. Sick music. Absolutely nobody at Staples. I think we're just gonna keep on going. We're gonna check out the 10 freeway real quick, do the route. We slide through right here. Nope. See what's going on the side of the freeway, and then double back to the city. We've already had a nice little route out here, so that's the agenda right now. Traffic hour is picking up. I am not really trying to be where I'm at right now. This is probably the last place in the city you want to be in, is this particular stretch of downtown, because it's right next to two major freeways, the 10 and the 110 behind us. So it's basically just a traffic hub. Got a train, you know, don't want to be caught on the red light in front of that thing. Everybody's kind of on edge on this part of downtown. This is where a lot of grimy stuff goes down. There was a 187. Ooh, nice vet. And shout out to the viewer who told me I should start referring it to that. There was a 187 that occurred over here not too long ago. It's getting a little too dark for me to hit curb hops and stuff like that, so I'm gonna ease up on it a little bit over here at the triangle. So this part of town, it's just, you know, it doesn't lend itself too much to exploration, so to speak. It's very sketch. That's what I'm trying to say. It's very sketch part of town. I don't even come here during the day, let alone at night like we're about to do. But you know, let's check the temperature a little bit, see what's happening. Let's go ahead and hop on the other side of the freeway. Is that policia or ambulance? Oh, it's an ambulance. Where is it going? We are caught in traffic somehow. We're gonna get out of this right now though. Literally right here. Bam. Maybe we can hit you right here though. Look at these dogs. Oh, he's ready for action. Ooh. I bet he can jump over this. What do you guys think? Good thing they got chains on him. I bet you he could. Or he'd figure out some way to get on over there. Alrighty. We got the truck with the line scooters in the back. He's making money. More power to him. We're gonna curb cut it for a second. Oh, he looked like he was yelling at nothing. Ooh, antique shop. Yeah, lots of curb cut action in this part of town, but it's just a little too dark and late to really be adventurous with it. I'm gonna scoot away from the freeway for now. It's just too dark to really even have that much fun over there. I can't even see what I'm getting myself into. And that is a perfect recipe to set yourself up for a booby trap downtown LA. That is how you get caught slipping, one might say. There's a lot of regular life going on in this part of town. We're gonna go ahead and cut a left right here on Broadway. There's too much traffic over here to really get down, so we're gonna go ahead and scoot our way back towards downtown. Is this a jump over a bird scooter? Almost. I know if I can't see what I'm doing, you guys can't barely see what I'm filming, so it's about that time to wrap it up. We did get a video out today. We're gonna be picking it up a lot more this month once I announce the giveaway on the 15th, so stay tuned for that, folks. You're not gonna wanna miss it. You're gonna wanna participate. And somebody's gonna win an extremely awesome prize. That's about the most I could say right now. You will love it, I guarantee it. Anyways, where the heck are we, man? And I don't know any other two-wheel device on the planet I can get out, ride for an hour, have this much fun, and make an entertaining video for you guys to watch other than this. It's just, this bike is truly magical. I don't even know how to describe how much I love riding my Light Beat. Out here in South Park, I always talk about this is the bougie part of downtown now. I don't know how it became this. It used to be the ghettoest part, but now it's pretty much the nicest part. Got the most expensive apartments, very nice high-rises. If I ever did move back to downtown at any point in my life, it'd be to South Park. Pretty local to anywhere I'd want to go. You never know. You never know what the future may hold. As much as I diss on downtown, I still have no real commitments. I don't have a kid or a wife or nothing, so I can kind of move wherever I want still. Don't rule it out. We stopped for like 2 seconds to have a quick conversation at Staples, and it's nightfall and it is freezing. The temperature just dropped like 10 degrees in 10 minutes. And the wind is picking up too. That wind chill is no joke. Once that wind starts kicking you in the face, yeah, it's very unpleasant. So we are going to try and warp speed our way back to the part of town that we started in. And in case you forgot, we started all the way in Westlake. We got a rogue Tesla. So we got quite a bit of ground to cover, and it's safe to say I am unprepared. All I'm wearing is a thin safety orange hoodie, which, by the way, I'm gonna have this on my merch website in about 2 days, so stay tuned for that. Oh my god, bro, it is so cold. I can't even, my eyes are tearing up just chugging along. Woo. It is fun coming through this part of the city after dark though. Homie got the ankles out, that's right. He said I make too much to be not showing these ankles for all you. The thing about this is, if I was riding my bike at this time, it wouldn't be so bad because I'm moving. You know, I'm working, but on the Surron, you know, I've never ridden motorcycles, so I'm not used to being cold and going fast at night. It is very, very cold. We're just gonna keep on going as long as we got green lights. Oh, playing chicken with a scooter. Ooh, it's freezing. Oh, baby. Oh, we gotta start moving over to that side of the road. I think we'll just make a left and go with traffic up here. As you can see, this is when you really don't want to be out on the roads. It is full-blown rush hour traffic out here. We're gonna go up this way. It's kind of weird getting around right here. You have to, like, this is oncoming traffic. So we're gonna have to swerve and then take the lane. I'm gonna take this for a second. Just ride through glass. Oh, yeah. Hey, it worked. Take left. Yep. Oh, we made it. That's all I care about. I don't care what damage I did to my bike. I made it in one piece. All right, we did it. We did the hard part. We got across the road and all in one piece. But just like that, we're back in Westlake. Came out of downtown like we were in Star Wars on the thing. What are the things called? The things that they ride in Star Wars that go across the desert? One of those. That's what I feel like whenever I'm just absolutely flying on this thing. It's like I'm it's like I'm teleporting. That's how quick it is. Oh, okay. We made it back in one piece, folks. That was a heck of a run.